U.S.-Uzbekistan economic relations.
We know that you focus on Eurasia, so it's not just Uzbekistan.
That's correct.
Countries. You have a wider geographic
right.
focus. Why Uzbekistan? And also, we constantly hear at these Uzbek-American business forums is that this is the best time to invest. This is the best time to come in. And
right.
now the Uzbek government seems to be talking for the entire Central Asia, and now they're saying come to Central Asia.
Yeah.
Do all these statements carry any weight for you as someone who actually works in the region?
Oh, absolutely. And actually, it's funny you raised this issue because I was just thinking while I was in the forum, I think it's terrific that the Chamber and Elena San, who does a great job as the Executive Director, have brought in Ministers of Trade and Economy from all of Central Asia, including Afghanistan, because our clients, they don't look at it in a very narrow silo, a geographic basis. They don't look at just Uzbekistan or just Kazakhstan or Turkmenistan, or they look at a broader regional, more holistic approach to investment. And case in point, Uzbekistan, they're looking at it as not only an interesting gateway to Central Asia, but with the Belt and Road Initiative, the North-South axis, it's regaining its old role as a key trade hub in the Silk Road. But also, many of our clients are looking at it as a gateway, a backdoor into Afghanistan. People forget Afghanistan has 50 million people. And despite security concerns and demographic issues, it's a pretty sizable and significant market in and of itself. So I think it's a great thing that the Uzbekistan government also understands that our clients, who are mostly Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, they're looking at more regional approach to their investment.
We know that you are very active in this Chamber of Commerce. You
right.
attend all of these important meetings. What is the benefit for you? What has been the benefit for you, for your company so far? And what is your company is doing in general?
Sure. Well, in terms of what we do in general, we provide consulting, macroeconomic, advisory, and forecasting services to strategic investors active throughout the Eurasia region. So when we talk about Eurasia region, our coverage footprint is really all of the CIS FSU regions. So Belarus, Ukraine, Russia, we cover Mongolia, all 5 of the Central Asian, the stands, plus the Black Sea Caspian region, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and we also cover Iran. We assist Fortune 500 companies in everything from developing localization strategies, understanding the regulatory environment. We provide services doing sectoral and industry studies, competitor assessments, etc. So again, we cover the whole region. We focus exclusively on the Eurasia region, and we take great pride in the fact that we're a local company. My partner and co-founder of the firm, Chris Weaver, is based in the region. All of our consultants and analysts and associates are based in the region.
Are they from the region too?
Most of them are from the region. I'm the outlier. I'm based here in Washington. I've got 2 guys with me here in DC, and I focus on a mixture of relationship management, business development, as well as what's going on the U.S. end of the policy side. Our COO, CFO is based in the UK, but the core of our team is based in the region. If you look at our larger global competitors, they cover the region from London, from Geneva, Singapore, Istanbul, and you can't do this job properly if you fly into the country twice a year.
So being in the region obviously makes a huge difference.
Absolutely.
And you know and you should be feeling the change, right?
Oh yeah, and it's palpable.
When we hear from the Uzbek officials that things have improved, that the radical reforms are happening, as said by Sardar Murzakov, the Minister of Foreign Trade and Investment. Is that true as far as you're concerned, since you are studying the environment, you are analyzing the business climate?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, case in point, Uzbekistan, 2.5 years ago, we did very little work in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is now the 2nd busiest market for us, only behind Russia, which isn't surprising given the size of the Russian market. And that is on the back of significant interest. I mean, it's a compelling market. You got over 30 million people. You have incredible natural resources, incredible agriculture, the logistical and strategic regional aspects I mentioned earlier. you know, the thing that we always warn our clients is it's never a linear process. It's never simple. But I have to say I'm also very pleased and very impressed with the progress that's been made. It's a work in progress. The good news is that I think the government has a complete commitment to making it an open market. They are very...
And you trust.
Yeah, and
we're committed to trust.
They're committed to attracting foreign strategic and direct investment. Like I said, these things are never a linear process. It never goes exactly according to plan. And I think our clients, who are, again, Fortune 500 companies, they've been active investors in developing markets around the world, in Asia, in Eurasia, in Africa, in Latin America. So they understand this. But I think, you know, the fact that, like, an event like this, that Uzbekistan is reaching out and not just telling their story, but trying to incorporate other regional neighbors into the presentation, I think shows that they have a much better understanding of the challenges as well as what is expected of them going forward.
So, based on what you hear from your clients, what is the main interest in Uzbekistan? What are American investors mostly interested in investing?
Well, it's a combination. I mean, Uzbekistan, are you talking about the sectors?
Yes, sector by sector.
We are active in all sectors, but when it comes to Uzbekistan, we're most active, in no particular order, in food and agriculture, in natural resource extraction and development, in logistics and transportation, and in consumer, as well as healthcare. And, you know, again, it's people forget. They think because Uzbekistan has been off the radar screen for many, you know, people in the U.S. and Western Europe, they forget it's a large market. It's over 30 million people. There's, you know, you got about 31, 32 million consumers that have pent-up demand, and whether we're talking about, you know, diapers or processed foods or pharmaceuticals, you know, there's a significant potential in this market, as well as I said, as a hub for the rest of the broader region, which, you know, from a consumer side is a very compelling story.